Good morning, dear children. Hope all are fit and fine. You have completed the previous class homework. Today we are going to see the second chapter, that is Coorg. That is part 1 we have completed a baker from Goa. The second part, Coorg, page number 90. First of all, we have to see about the author. Lokesh Abral is a renowned doctor by profession. He established the first multi-speciality hospital in the private sector in Gurgaon. He is a social worker. He established the first stray cow shelter in Gurgaon. Lokesh Abral is also an established writer. The present essay on Coorg highlights his sharp observation and the ability for a graphic description of the wonderful land that is called Coorg. Let us move to the lesson. Midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore sits a piece of heaven that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. That is, the place Coorg is situated between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore. And the narrator explains that the Coorg is a piece of heaven because the place is very beautiful with the wild creature and the beautiful women and the beautiful sights. Then this land of rolling hills is inhabited by a proud race of martial men, beautiful women and wild creatures. The land Coorg is a land of rolling hills, is inhabited by a proud race of martial men, beautiful women and wild creatures. Coorg or Kudagu, the smallest district of Karnataka, is home to evergreen rainforest, spices and coffee plantations. Coorg is also called as Kudagu. It is the smallest district in Karnataka. It is a home to evergreen rainforest. That is, the forest throughout the year the forest has the rain and the plants are evergreen. Spices and coffee plantations. Evergreen rainforest cover 30% of this district. During the monsoons, it pours enough to keep many visitors away. During the monsoon season, it rains heavily, so the visitor didn't come to this place. The season of joy commences from September and continues till March. The season is only at September and continues till March. The weather is perfect with some showers thrown in for good measure. The weather in the Coorg is always perfect with some showers thrown in for good measure. The air breathes of invigorating coffee. We always smell the air with the smell of coffee. Coffee estates and colonial bungalows stand tucked under tree canopies in prime corners. Coffee estates and colonial bungalows means big houses made during the colonial rule of the British. They are stand tucked under tree canopies. Canopies means roof-like coverings that form shelters in all the places. The fiercely independent people of Coorg are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. Descent means origin. The people of Coorg are possibly of Greek or Arabic origin. As one story goes, a part of Alexander's army moved south along the coast and settled here when return became impractical. The narrator explained that one story tells that a part of Alexander's army moved south along the coast and settled here. So they didn't move from that place. These people married amongst the locals and their culture is apparent in the martial traditions, marriage and religious rites which are distinct from the Hindu mainstream. These people married with the local peoples and their culture is apparent in the martial traditions, marriage and religious rites which are distinct. Distinct means varies from the Hindu mainstream. The theory of Arab origin draws support from the long black coat with an embroidered waist belt worn by the Kudavus known as kufiya. It resembles the kufiya worn by the Arabs and the Kurdas. Some story tells that the people of the Kurg is from Arab origin and draw support from the long black coat with an embroidered waist belt worn by the Kudavus known as kufiya. It resembles the kufiya worn by the Arabs and the Kurds. Then Kurgi homes have a tradition of hospitality and they are more than willing to recount numerous tales of valor related to their sons and fathers. Kurgi homes have a tradition of hospitality means that is they are serving the guests in a very good manner and they are more than willing to recount numerous tales of valor. Tales of valor means stories of courage and bravery, usually in war, related to their sons and fathers. Then, the that is here, the tales of valor means stories of courage and bravery, usually in war. The next, the Kurg regiment is one of the most decorated in the Indian army and the first chief of the Indian army, General Cariappa, was a Kurgi. The Kurg regiment means unit. The unit of one Indian army, that is one of the most decorated. Most decorated means having received the maximum number of awards for bravery in war. In addition that, the first chief of the Indian army, General Cariappa, was also a Kurgi. Even now, Kudavus are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without a license. Now also, the Kurg people, that is Kudavu peoples, are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms means guns without a license. The river Kaveri obtains its water from the hills and forest of Kurg. The river Kaveri is also obtained its water from the hills and forest of Kurg. Mahashi, a large freshwater fish, abound in these waters. The large type of fish called Mahashi is more in these waters. Kingfishers dive for their catch, while squirrels and langurs drop partially eaten fruit for the mischief of enjoying the splash and the ripple effect of the clear water. Kingfishers dive for their catch, that is to catch the fish, while squirrels and langurs means a type of monkey, drop partially eaten fruit for the mischief of enjoying the splash of water from the river and the ripple effect in the clear water. The elephants enjoy being bathed and scrubbed in the river by their mahouts. Elephants are enjoying the bath and the scrubbed in the river by their mahouts. Mahouts means who keeps the elephant. The most laid-back individuals become converts to the life of high-energy adventure with river rafting, canoeing, rappelling, rock climbing and mountain biking. Laid back means the lazy people become very high energetic because of this so much of activities. Numerous walking trails in this region are a favorite with trekkers. That is walking trails. Trails means paths created by walking. Birds, bees and butterflies are there to give you company. When you go to the place of Gurg, you will have the company of birds, bees and butterflies. Macaws, Malabar squirrels, langurs and slender lories keep a watchful eye from the tree canopy. Then we can also see that the wild animals like macaws, Malabar squirrels, langurs and slender lories keep a watchful eye from the tree canopy. I do, however, prefer to step aside for a wild elephants, but the narrator prefer to step aside a wild elephants. Then the climb to the Brahmagiri hills brings you into a panoramic view of the entire mystery landscape of Coorg. Panoramic view means a view of wide area of land we can see through the climb of Brahmagiri hills. A walk across the rope bridge leads to the 64-acre island of Nisargama. Then a walk across a rope bridge, that is a 64-acre island of Nisargadama. Then running into Buddhist monks from the India's largest Tibetan settlement at nearby Bailakuppi is a bonus. Then we can see the Indian largest Tibetan settlement, the Bailakuppi, it is a bonus place. The monks in red ochre and yellow robes are amongst the many surprises that wait to be discovered by the visitors searching for the heart and soul of India right here in Coorg. Then we can see the monks with the red and yellow robes amongst the many surprises that wait to be discovered by the visitors searching for the heart and soul of India right here in Coorg. That is it. Then homework. Where is Coorg? What is the story about the Kudavu people's descent? What are some of the things you know about? 1. The people of Coorg. Second one, the main crop of Coorg. Then third one, the sports it offers to tourists. Write the answers for the above questions. Read the lessons and answer it very carefully. Prepare well for your next exams also. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.